We now have another YouTuber who is bringing his own film to the big screen. Now, I will say, unfortunately, I did not get to see Chris Stuckman's Shelby Oaks yet. I will have to see that in my future because I really want to. That's how much I respect Stuckman, so I will be seeing that soon. But until that day comes, let's go ahead and talk about this one. So Iron Lung is a film adaptation of the same name of a video game, an indie horror video game might I add, and is being brought to the screen by famous YouTuber Markiplier. Markiplier's been around for a long time. I've been a fan of his since I was a kid. What he does is he just plays horror games and reacts completely insane to them, and that's always fun to watch. And now he's taking a crack at Hollywood and bringing his own movie to the theaters. In case you guys don't know what Iron Lung is about, I'm going to go ahead and explain it to you. Iron Lung is an indie horror video game. The premise of itself is really interesting. All of a sudden, all the planets and all the stars in the solar system just completely disappear. This is what is known as the Quiet Rapture. However, different space stations and facilities still exist up there, and they will take any chance at finding any sign of life out there anymore. So the player is placed into a submarine known as the Iron Lung. These people discover a moon full of oceans of blood known as AT5. Your job as a player is to sink all the way down to the bottom of this blood-filled ocean inside that submarine and take 10 different pictures of anomalies down there. It's a really small space, so you only have so much to work with here. As you're down there taking pictures of these anomalies, you'll soon find out that there is a giant living fish monster creature down there who is trying to kill you. As the game goes on, unfortunately, the submarine starts to malfunction, catches on fire, blows off steam from the pipes, and that giant fish eats you for a late night snack. I do apologize for the spoilers, but the game has been out for about 4 years now. So with Markiplier being a really big fan of this game, he decided he wanted to make his own adaptation to put on movie theater screens. And I gotta say, it's really impressive. For a guy on YouTube who's been playing games for years and recording himself doing it, this is a big step up for him. Now, I will point out that this movie is not for everybody. It also definitely isn't a perfect film by any chance. But I think I enjoyed it as much as I did just because that it was a fan making a movie for other fans of the project. I want to go ahead and give more props to Markiplier himself. This guy has acting chops. He is really good with what he does here. Sticking with the fact that he is pretty much the only person you see in this whole entire movie, there are other voices from other voice actors that you hear in here, for example, Troy Baker and Sean McLaughlin, otherwise known as Jacksepticeye on YouTube. The whole movie is just you watching Markiplier survive in this submarine for about 2 hours long. The camera work here is really good. It's not just one shot like the game is, it actually makes you feel like you, as the audience member, are the one manning this submarine, submerging through this ocean of blood without trying to die. Other standouts here, the sound design and the visual effects. I could be wrong, but in my head, I'm pretty sure this film is probably the film that breaks the record with the most blood I've ever seen in a movie. Going back to the sound design, it really is nice. Glass breaking, pipes bursting, computers beeping. It's intense when you get through the rest of the film. And the visual effects is just stunning. I mean, you're submerged through a whole ocean of blood and you see it come down into the submarine. You don't know if Markiplier is going to survive or if he's going to die. And the music just tops onto that too. The music is very suspenseful and really makes you start to think. There are a couple flaws I do want to point out here, unfortunately. One of those being the runtime of this movie. This clocks in at right at about 2 hours, maybe a little over 7 minutes over. For me personally, I really didn't mind it, but I do agree, going back and thinking on it, there could have been about 15 to 20 minutes shaved off this thing that viewers really didn't need to know about. And then another tidbit is just the first half of the film. I will say it is a slow burn. However, it does make sense if you played the game because the game in and of itself is a slow burn of a game. But as I said at the beginning, this film was made by a fan of the game, for fans of the game. With all those factors coming into play, with me being a fan of Markiplier and the Iron Lung game, I'd say this movie overall, it was really impressive. Again, the guy has acting chops, and the way that this film is made really makes you feel like you are in that submarine along with him. The fact that Markiplier wrote, directed, and starred in this thing is just mind-blowing to me. Setting the tidbits aside with the longish runtime and the slow burn of a first half of the film, I still think Iron Lung is definitely worth checking out in theaters. If you are a fan of Markiplier and have played the game, I would definitely go out to a theater and watch this on the big screen. If not, however, I would definitely say wait until this comes out on streaming. So for Iron Lung, I'm going to go ahead and give this movie a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Mark, much love and respect to you, brother. You killed it with this thing. I really liked it, and I am looking forward to seeing what you do next. So for Iron Lung, if you guys did see the movie, let me know what you thought in the comments. I really would like to read your opinions on it. Hit that like button, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And once again, thank you guys for watching this video. Look forward to more movie reviews and other content from me coming soon. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. This is Dylan with the Nerds of the Square Table. Out.